So that was one of the main things that I didn't fully know, which is like slightly unique to econ. I feel like this. So I am currently packing up and getting ready to leave Austin. It's been pretty intense, I gotta say here. Amazing city. Like for if you're into health, it really is the place to be. Like there's no way around it, honestly. Um, yeah, it's an interesting place. I met a lot of cool people that I've sort of followed online for a long time, and became friends with a few of them too. So that was awesome. But now I'm like definitely looking forward to going to the tropics and sort of surfing, being a little bit more focused on actual work as opposed to networking all the time or like meeting people. Um, so yeah, I'll go early tomorrow morning. I'm gonna go to the airport, fly to Costa Rica, and we'll live there with my friend John and a guy called Flynn, um, in a very cool like tree house that I'll show you as well. And yeah, this last night, I'm gonna go hang out at my investor's house for a little bit, and then I'm gonna go to dinner with someone that I know from online. So yeah, good last day. Got some good work done today too, and I'm pretty tired if I'm being honest. But yeah, still like I'm riding the energy from this whole trip is like crazy. Honestly, it's been so incredibly worth it to go here, and yeah, I'll see you in Costa Rica. First morning in Costa Rica. As you can see, I have a pretty sick place here. I'm with my friends John and Flynn. They live here full time, and I get to come and visit and stay here, which is pretty awesome. And yeah, I've been feeling definitely very drained from all of the meetings over the last 2 weeks now, and just like all of the traveling and all of the moving around. So I'm actually stoked to have my work space set up here. I'm actually like very stoked that I get to focus. I get much more time here to just like lock in. So it's gonna be pretty awesome. I'm doing my launch to my private list, like my email list, next week. I'm feeling good about it. I don't really, for some reason, I don't really see the point in being nervous. Like it's just like, yeah, I'm so confident that things will go well overall. So even if the launch doesn't go like amazingly, I'm still like I have so much going for me right now with all of these meetings and like opportunities that I've unlocked now with this trip. So yeah, I'm stoked, but I need the time. I need like one day probably to just relax and not do anything. That's probably going to be tomorrow because my friend John, that's his birthday tomorrow. So we're going to do a bunch of fun stuff around that, and then yeah, just have this a couple of weeks now, like a week and a half, a little bit more, to really just focus, just lock in and work, not meet a bunch of people all the time. And then I'm going back to New York for 3 days before my return flight to Europe. And yeah, that's that. I'll try to film some surfing and stuff while I'm here. Yeah, it's gonna be epic.
Hello. what seems to be the healthiest I want to do.
Russian fuel.
So just got a surf session in. It's one of the first like really good ones for this trip, and yeah, it was fucking awesome. So now I'm gonna go surfing basically every day. It looks like the waves will be good. Might do like 2 sessions a day, and other than that, it's just gonna be laser focus on my launch or private launch. So I'm going to a place called Somos now to do some more work. It's interesting without my computer. I have to do a lot of manual like work with my like analog notebooks and stuff. But you can actually get more done than you think usually with that. It's a lot about thinking and having the right ideas and organizing them. So you can still do that, and then I'm sort of relaying with my friend. He's lending me his computer. We're using the Arc browser to just sort of switch between our accounts. So it's super easy. Just like, yeah, resume all the work. And yeah, it's we're just making it happen. No excuses.
Probably as easy as it being a thing. Like it'll be like Amazon gets an option to drop off. You know what I mean?
Huh?
You're not in the picture. I'm sorry, buddy.
I'm joking.
Photo?
Huh?
A photo?
Yeah, I'm filming like a little vlog here. It's my driver to the airport. Yeah. And so I'm at Kobano Airport right now, and it's super cute. We're flying with these tiny little planes. Yeah, they can fit like 10 people max or something like that. And yeah, last day here in Costa Rica feels like my mind is blown by this trip, this whole month. But like Costa Rica is very, very special, and just my super close friends here that I've been hanging out with, we've just made this whole stay magical, really. It's pretty crazy how much you can experience in just 1 month, or now in Costa Rica just a few weeks. And yeah, you can really, those types of experiences can really change you, I think. So some updates, like I just did my launch this last week. Tomorrow is the final day, actually. I'm pretty happy so far. We have the most like positive thing about it is that almost everyone who signs up or who has signed up has actually done a subscription. So we're at a couple, like we're close to 4,000 in subscriptions, like recurring payments right now, and then a bunch of one-time purchases on top of that. And the crazy thing is that my laptop broke. I think I mentioned this in another clip. So my laptop broke like the day before I launched, pretty much, and I just figured it out. I did it on my phone, and my amazing friends lend me their computers, so like we sort of relayed a little bit, and I made it work. And I'm pretty proud of that, if I'm being honest. I have not been that stressed out about this. I just like accepted the situation and went to work, you know. And so last piece of bad news that I got is that my packaging is delayed again. So now I need to update everyone who purchased that it's gonna be another week or two probably, on top of the expected sort of delivery date. It really sucks to work with these like manufacturers who have so long, like the minute something happens that's out of the ordinary, it's like it's not like a day or two, it's always like a week or two that something shifts, and that's fucking annoying to work with, if I'm being honest. But it is what it is. I hope that most people will understand. Maybe someone will sort of want their money back or something, I don't know. But I think the best thing for me to do is to communicate honestly with people. So that's what I'm doing. I'll show you how the airport looks here. It's pretty cute.
It's not for OnlyFans. No.
Just for OnlyFans. Okay, so my trip is coming to an end almost. I have 3 days left. I'm now, as you can probably hear, with the police or ambulance or whatever it is. I'm back in New York. My first morning here, and I'm going back to Portugal on Friday night. So I have basically 3 days here. I'm going to, since it's Thanksgiving, I really only have today for meetings and stuff like that. So I'm going to try to go to a few different wellness spots and try to talk about my product, see if they're interested in distributing or activating it somehow with their email lists and all that stuff. And that's been a very successful strategy for this product so far. So I'll keep doing that. And then tomorrow and Friday, I'll probably just take the opportunity to, like, since a lot of stuff will be closed here, I'll probably just like go to a cafe and like work and stuff like that. And also just decompress from everything that's been going on. Like these last 3.5, almost 4 weeks have basically had more stuff packed into them than my whole last year, it feels like. It's been absolutely life-changing, honestly, in many different ways. So, yeah, I'm back in New York City. I'll keep filming throughout, but it's gonna be a slower one, slower pace visit this time, I think. And yeah, that's that. So I am now at the airport on my way back home. Yeah, after this month-long trip in the US and Costa Rica. And I'm very satisfied, I have to say, with everything. It's been kind of everything I dreamed of it being. And a lot of the potential that I saw, a lot of the opportunities that I saw, and even some new ones that sort of one thing led to another, and some new opportunities appeared. Pretty much all of them went my way, I would say, and nothing is like fully locked in yet, but like there are a lot of exciting things that came out of this trip that could be everything from good to huge for me and for the product. So yeah, I'm hugely satisfied, a little bit like exhausted, I guess, or at least tired of being social all the time. And then I have had a few days now of sort of more stillness, so I'm a little bit more like rested. Like we did the private launch now. It closed on a few days ago, and so we had that open for a week while I was in Costa Rica. That was an interesting adventure with my laptop broken. Managed to figure out how to run that launch anyway, and yeah, definitely that was a battle won, I would say. And now I'm kind of I've kind of celebrated that a little bit. I've had a few days of stillness now in New York because it's been Thanksgiving and stuff, so it's been a very slow couple of days. Not that many people, not that many meetings to go to and stuff like that. So I've started to sort of find my feet again, and now I'm starting to get ready again for the next stages, which, you know, I'm realizing that there's a lot of work now to actually get to the public launch, to like really launch this thing. Even if we have some good like recurring revenue now and yeah, a good private launch, I would say. Yeah, still just the very, very beginning, and the biggest thing perhaps is now that we're like within the next couple of weeks, like 2 weeks, we're gonna get the product actually out into people's hands, and a lot more than just a few people. And so yeah, that's maybe the last like really big thing that this whole idea rests on, I think, because everything so far indicates that like pretty much everyone likes the taste and everything, and that like everything, all my friends, every person that I've pitched the product to, they've all like either liked it or loved it, basically. So I'm crossing my fingers that it will go smoothly and that people will really like the product when they actually get it. And that's sort of the final hurdle for this becoming a real thing, I would say. And then from there, it's just being
Once again,
consistent.
for all the passengers traveling on Swiss flight LX91 non-stop service to Zurich, if you're traveling in economy.
Okay, I'm gonna stop talking now because it's so annoying with all the announcements here. You have to stop all the time. Like pause the thing, and I get interrupted. Anyway, I'm gonna take this weekend to chill a little bit. I need to go fix my computer, and I have actually a lot to do, but I will find it in me to rest a little bit too. And then next week it's full throttle again. So yeah, I'm excited to be back, do some surfing on my home turf, and yeah, just keep at it.